Okay, we're back.
You're here to slay her.
We are back.
If you
to
don't,
slay the princess.
It will be the end of the world.
Allegedly. Oh, there we go. Continue to the cabin.
You make your way up. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore
Valid.
him. He doesn't know what...
All right, into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost...
So I'm still given options to go in with or without the blade. I kind of want to go explore what happens if I don't slay her, or if I don't approach her when she asks me not to. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Oh,
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her
It's
wrist,
hot.
binding her.
Let's see. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
We can drop it, talk to her.
The blade,
Thank you.
Let's talk to the lady.
against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
All right. Talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
I'm gonna leave you here
You
forever.
know why you're here. That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Leave her
Leaving
here forever.
alive is too...
Then I think the
One
door
way,
locked.
and if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
All right. Lock her in the basement or get her out of here. Lock her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make
Does she
your
grab
way
the
to
dagger and just
stairs.
fucking knife us?
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job. You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Did you leave the blade down there? Or do I have the blade?
Okay,
Looks like I have
we
the
can
blade.
make this work.
Okay.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Oh dear.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like
Oh dear.
something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did. and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
You're a
I'm
monster.
innocent and harmless, if I want to be.
Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar.
Oh
Its
dear.
lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Oh dear.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Oh dear.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Oh dear.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Oh dear.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yep.
You're on a path in the woods.
My cat's here.
And at the end of that path
Hello.
is a cabin. And in the
Hi.
basement of that cabin is a princess.
Hello. Are you here to comfort me in my time of need?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will
She's
be
here
the
to comfort
end
me in my
the
time of need.
world.
Hello. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will. I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us
Yeah.
last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Hello.
It doesn't matter.
Paranoid.
Don't trust anyone.
Oh. Alright, so we have Voice of the Paranoid now. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
I wouldn't call this inviting.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door?
I agree.
It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Hey, what the fuck is in the window? What the fuck is all this? Fuck is all this about?
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting
is all
stuck
this
in your
about?
head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Stab the ghosts.
Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else?
Like a gun?
Something, I don't know, better than a knife?
Can we have a bomb?
Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
I've already
Those
lost.
are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Mm-hmm. Enter the basement.
You cross over the threshold
Oh,
and
I
onto a
hate it.
series of isolated
Oh, I
steps
hate it. Oh, I hate
suspended
it.
in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
Poke, 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 poke.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
I hate it.
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else.
Oh, I hate it.
You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
We can soap it. We can soap from Call of Duty. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon.
Throw the
Make it
knife.
count.
Throw it.
Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd
Yeet
be
the
defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something
Yeet
like
the
her in
knife.
the first place, it'll be enough.
We can eat the knife. We don't need a plan. I'm just gonna kill her. Eat the knife. I want to talk to her. I do want to talk to her. Why is she so mad? I forgot what we even did. What did we do to her? Why is she mad this time? We've killed her so many times. We've killed each other so many times. Down the stairs in silence. Step off into the void? Step off into the void.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think
I
would
don't know. I don't know.
How would falling into an infinite void be better than anything?
I don't know.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Hello.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of
more
white wooden
eyes.
planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways.
Oh, right. We just
At what
locked her in the
seems to be
basement
end
last
of the
time
room,
and then she
they
escaped.
diverge in opposite directions, left and right. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Got a point.
We're going to die down here.
Probably.
I don't want to die again.
It's
Please
not that
stop
bad.
saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Well, oh. Go towards the eyeballs. Hey, Jacob.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Hello.
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Liver, nerves.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Heart. Why? Lungs. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Liver. Nerves.
Why won't you finish me off? What good am I you alive? What happened after you killed me?
Lungs. Liver.
I don't like the heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Lungs. Liver. Nerves.
If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
Nerves. Heart.
We could be friends.
Liver.
I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not going to try and kill you. So do your worst.
Heart. Lungs. Liver.
Let's get out of here.
Nerves. Heart.
I'll let you leave. Run or slay the princess.
Nerves.
Why don't you finish me
Because
off?
I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to.
Heart.
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
Nerves. The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Nerves, heart. You're back. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
One moment, and then you're gone.
Lungs,
Just
nerves,
like
heart,
that.
liver,
Ah,
nerves,
and there's the fear.
nerves. She pulls away. Liver, nerves.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
What happened after you killed me
I
last
tried to
time?
leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
Nerves, heart.
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can leave without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Liver, nerves, heart.
If you need me alive, then why'd you threaten me on the stairs? You could have been nice to me.
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
I was sent here to stop you from destroying. I can't let you leave.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world. but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid. The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
Heart, lungs, liver,
People will die if you do that.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
And if I let you out, what then? We go our separate ways?
Oh no, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Lungs, liver, heart, lungs.
People are gonna die.
Heart, lungs.
Being around you is agony.
Nerves, heart, lungs.
If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ
I am what I
situation?
am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
How about I just kill you?
Princess cocks her head, neck cracking uncomfortably. And you can't help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear on the other side of her mask.
Thinking about that knife, are we?
Liver, nerves, heart.
Go ahead. Put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out.
Lungs,
But I don't think you're going to like what happens. Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here.
lungs,
This place is mine.
liver,
And I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
People are gonna die if you do to them what you've done
But
to me.
everyone dies eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen, and maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
Lungs, liver,
You are terrifying. You're a lunatic, you know that, right?
Like I said, I am what I am, and right now, I'm in control. So,
Fair.
you might want to be a little...
She raises one
Also fair.
long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death. Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
Being around you is agony. I'm not going to stick around.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side. Well, I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
I'll just die then.
And then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder
She has
what
a
will be
point.
different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows?
Nerves,
She has a point.
But I'm always going to win.
This point. She has multiple points. Are you sure about that? Give it enough time, and I'm bound to win. And maybe you don't get to come back like I do.
Is that a bet you're willing to take? Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes. And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, the only view you find is me. And then I push you, and you go tumbling all the way down those millions upon millions of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't make the cut. What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It sounds like a lot of effort for nothing. When instead we can just leave this place together, hand in hand.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
What happens if I refuse to let you out?
Then we're stuck down here together until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Or until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
We could be friends.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
All right.
liver.
We could either stay in the nightmare,
lungs, liver,
leave together,
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
leave together, run, or try to kill her.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Oh, fuck.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, 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 liver.
I don't think we can outrun her.
Lungs, liver, nerves.
She owns this place.
Lungs, liver, nerves.
So we can either try to kill her or try to leave together.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Leaving with her is just this.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Fuck it, try to kill her.
Lungs, liver. Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. Lungs, liver, nerves. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart. We did it. We actually did it. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Liver, nerves, heart. Can she? Liver, nerves. We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
Heart. She falls to the ground. Liver. Unmoving. Nerves. Heart.
Oh dear.
Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally. And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, I hate this. Time passes. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right?
Not likely.
No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. I feel sick. Doesn't have to be forever, though, does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
We gonna off ourselves again?
You suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
They have a point.
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours.
Especially yours.
Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Take the blade.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
I'll just come back again if I die.
That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility.
Rox, thank you very much for being here.
Of course I did.
I've been enjoying it a lot.
Oh, I'd rather hoped I
Get
was
some
the
good sleep,
first
bud.
one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
Valid.
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
You tell me your secrets now?
No.
Fuck's sake. How about now?
Still
Is
no.
it secret time? I want to wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do. The
Secret?
narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can. The narrator
continues to ignore you. But I've got the best company I could ask for. You guys, what more do I need?
You could do a lot better than us.
That's
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
This game? Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or something?
That's a grim thought, innit? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going to other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't.
What happens if I
Humans
decide
make
to just
trouble.
stay here? Yeet the blade
At
into
least
the void.
we're all being honest.
Now I have to know. Save.
Oh no, what are you doing? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now
Well,
you're really
until I
stuck there
starve to
forever.
death.
There's no way out now. You mean other than starving? Right, I mean other than that.
Then we just wait. Yeah, I get it. You don't want us to. Alright, we wait.
You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer.
And then we starve.
But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing, nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words.
Actually getting hungry is not that
I
bad.
really
but...
shouldn't have tossed the blade.
Well, you know, if we're gonna fully explore human experience.
You really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces.
I mean, you wouldn't starve, you would
eventually-
die of...
Long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die.
You would die
Don't
of
muck
thirst
it up
first.
next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
A wraith. Ooh. Chapter 3.
You're on a path.
What
in
the
woods.
shit is this?
This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Yes.
Real.
So it
Oh,
does.
hey! Old is
No,
here.
there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once.
Quite a
even.
few times.
Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice.
I have a point.
All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Now, you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
I got
Is
it.
that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good.
It's not very good.
I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
I appreciate that the cold is immediately like, how do we kill you? We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to have to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
It's possibly more than twice.
Those little know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't, and you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
I don't like that
Everyone is
shit.
manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them. On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see
I like
what
the cold
that
a
does
lot.
to him.
I like the cold a lot. Turn around and leave. We actually have tried that, but what happens if we don't go to the
Then
cabin?
she finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strict. And why? Because it's cowardly, for starters. And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
Alright, proceed to the
Continue
damn
down
cabin.
the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability.
I agree.
There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense.
I agree.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to... It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to reverse psychology on me, or have you given
There's
up?
obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it out.
They are clowns now. Into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is
Oh.
long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? What do you mean there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror, plain as day at the end of the hall. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, he can't see the mirror. Let's pretend that there is a mirror at the end of the hallway, and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
Oh, don't lock it.
Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again? He didn't say door, did he? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening. It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one.
All going to
For
die.
all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her. Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement. You
Approach
slowly
the
make your
mirror.
way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror.
I hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts.
I have my cat. I have my cat. My cat will protect. She's growling. I don't know if the mic will pick that up. Hope it does. I hope it does.
Your bones snap.
Oh dear.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I don't have bird feet, but I don't think they bend that way.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us. And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it. Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
She's gonna bite your cloaca off.
Then turn off the part of you that feels things. Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Except that pain hurts. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition. Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad? You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
I thought you couldn't possess me on your own. I thought we needed to agree to it. Look, for even now you killed me, I killed you, water under the bridge. I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. I am a victim. Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you no better? I don't think that's gonna work. You take my body. Can't I just open the door for you? That's fine. I actually came here to free you. But you had to agree.
That was then. This is now.
Oh dear. I'm a victim in all this too.
And sometimes victims become the same as their victimizers. Just because someone hurt you doesn't mean you get a free pass.
Valid.
Funny how she
Valid.
says that like it's a bad thing when it's exactly what she's doing right now.
Valid.
Something tells me pointing out the irony wouldn't do much to help us.
She does have a point.
You should be grateful that I still have a use for you. Being mine is more than you deserve, really.
Mommy?
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
Mommy?
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
I'm not surprised because, look, the voice acting is very good, but the voice actor is a VTuber, so I'm not surprised. But can we talk about the fact that this lady is a skeleton? And yet they still managed to give her tits. Like, she has rotted away, right? Like, she is, like, there, you can see through her arm and she still has tits. I'm not surprised, because they hired a VTuber for the VA. So clearly, you know, titties are important to them, because look at any VTuber. But she has rotted away to nothing and still has tits the size of her head.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
Okay, fuck off, narrator.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine? Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
Sure.
It is fine. Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Oh dear.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
Lady, you broke my leg. Okay, so this is like the bad ghost ending.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
This is the bad ghost ending.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
Yeah. I mean, she's right.
We were gonna let you out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin.
Accurate.
Were we?
Shut up.
I was.
Hmm?
I know you were, but you were only into it for the wrong reasons.
Fair.
And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Weren't you all of those things for me? I can grasp the shape of everything you think you feel. You think you are numb, but you are hopeless and paranoid. You are afraid of me.
I mean, ought we be?
And I don't feel regret, even in the recesses of your soul. There is not a drop of sympathy to be found.
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this.
All I'm doing is reaping what you've sown.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
You wouldn't dare. Move now.
I don't know know if I want to let her loose
Your body,
upon the
still
world.
slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the
I
cabin
don't know if
door.
I want to loose
The movement
her
is stiff,
upon the world.
Your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
Ashy, pick for me. Do we leave the cabin? Do we loose her upon the world? Or do we yeet ourselves into the basement to suffer with her for eternity? Fuck the world? Leave the cabin? Leave the cabin? Alright.
You toss the last of your will aside and surrender to the princess.
I would surrender to Lich Mommy.
I guess that's that. Maybe we'll find our freedom on the other side. An end is an end. Let's see what it has in store for us. Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last.
I do wish you
Your
could
joints stiff
scroll
and
like
unresponsive,
up
the shattered
and get
bones of your
the
ankle
text that you
grinding
accidentally
ceaselessly,
skipped.
as if
I guess you can go here and be like, this is all I wanted. Maybe there will be mercy for you at the end of everything. So you can look at the history, but like, I wish you could go back and get the voice acting that you missed. Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting their... God, sorry, I'm trying to like read between two fucking eyeballs. As my coworkers are spamming me. What? As if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping. That's a lot of verbs. All over again as you make your way towards the outside world. That's what she said.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
What?
It doesn't matter how long this hallway is. I will drag the body till it is a piece of meat and feathers. I will be free.
Please, just let her out.
Yes. Let me out.
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met.
I mean...
No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
God
It really
damn
is.
it. You cannot describe me into submission. The door is right there.
I walk to it. I place your bloody hand on the door. I make you twist the handle.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
I'm just saying this game is just D&D when the DM, like, gives up. He's just like, fuck it.
He's gone.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could...
Hey, Pepe. How you doing?
This is it then. The big moment. Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
The handle clicks as we push forward. The air is different here.
Oh, loud. But as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear, a rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't
Us
you.
again. How interesting. Everything is gone. Except her.
What is happening to me?
I don't like that she's like, what? Why are you awake if it's 5 a.m.? My lady, my gal, what are you doing? It is 5 a.m. Uh-oh. She's about to get swallowed by the hand butthole. Whoop. Don't answer before she's gone.
And there's that mirror.
Goodbye. It is almost 11. Oh, that is rough.
This doesn't
You have
feel
my
right. It
condolences.
feels different. Final. It's calling us. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
All right, look into the mirror. We are unraveled. Let's do one more. Long quiet again. Proceed to the cabin. Let's do one more. Uno mas. Approach her.
There's a
Aya.
world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
A rhetorical question? Do you know?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought
This game
me,
is super
short
philosophical.
and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars and people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Are we gods? Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are these voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does, but I don't know why. But I know this for a fact. This is like Irina. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. You and I are going to finally have answers. I'm going to kill him. You're going to keep that to yourself. Have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
Fair. You know what's going to happen when you awaken?
No, the point of awakening is to find out.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
Whatever
One.
you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Only one. Okay. What do you want me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
All right, let's go.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Goodbye, princess. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path. You're here.
All right. Go to the cabin. This is our
You
final
make your
one.
way up the
Let's go.
Hey guys and gals, and thank y'all for watching. My name is Pulsey, and I'm a streamer and software engineer from Texas. You can catch me over on Twitch semi-regularly, where we play a variety of games from Stardew Valley to RimWorld to Streets of Rogue and more. All money that we earn on stream goes 100% to charity. I hope to see you all there. Thank you again, and remember, being kind is a free action. I love you all. I hope you have a great day and a great life. Bye.